I've got some bad news for y'all out there. Monsanto is now in control of the federal government and the FDA. So, the same people selling chicken nuggets are dealing drugs. And you can't sue them. So if when you're, if you're the 4-year-old, if your 4-year-old son who you're giving Ritalin to right now happens to have a severe heart attack, which a lot of them do, hey, at least they're calm, right? You can't sue the people who make them, and I'll tell you right now, the FDA makes the drugs, but Monsanto tells them how to make them. With a little bit of, crispy stir-fry. Crispy stir-fry Ritalin. But these fuckers blew up West Texas, man. Apparently, somebody tried to sue them, and I guess what happens when you try to sue a meat company is your employees get killed, buildings blow up, Monsanto, holy fuck, if I see anything edible with their name on it, I chuck it out of the fucking window, man. They disgust me, man. Hold on a sec. I want to get something up here. Monsanto. You know how twisted these motherfuckers are. We got a company up here in Maine called Oakhurst. They make milk. They were sued by Monsanto for making them look bad. For making Monsanto look bad. Now, how did Oakhurst go about doing this? Oakhurst dare publish a label that says non-GMO. That's it. Well, since Monsanto uses GMO, in fact, genetically modifies their animals to the point where their animals can't survive, walk, or breathe because of the way their bodies are built. And why not? They're going to slaughter them anyway in a most inhumane fashion. But because Oakhurst did this, Monsanto says, we're going to sue you because you're making us look bad because we do use GMOs. And of course, Oakhurst won that lawsuit because that's just a fucked up thing to sue somebody for. But Monsanto has unbelievable amounts of lawyers on their side. If you breathe bad breath in their face, they will sue you for every last dollar you have and the money that your children might have in the future. They put farmers out of business just to get them out of competition with them. They don't give a damn about your family. They don't give a damn about you. As long as they can sell their poison and make you eat it, why should it matter that y'all might be going out of business for it, Okay, so I want to show you. Oh fuck, John LaJoy, guy's a genius. Check out John LaJoy. Dude has a really dry and perverted sense of humor, but that's what I like about him. Alright, so we got a Monsanto advertisement here for sustainable agriculture. You think all that Roundup makes agriculture sustainable? I'm not sure, man. I'm just speculating, I'll get about 2 minutes with this before my Adobe crashes, so enjoy. Look at all that, that beautiful classical music playing in the background. Hold on, let me get a close up on it.
As a farmer, I believe
the shit. There are no farmers in Monsanto, man. I gotta pause that shit. Let me go straight to the fucking punchline here, alright? Monsanto Protection Act, written by Monsanto. Yes, indeed. Monsanto was given permission to write their own legislation so that if they kill somebody, they can't be sued. Because they're tired of losing all that money to these, you know, these useless eaters, as they call them, for, you know, oh, poor baby, we're Monsanto, poor baby, you had your, you know, son die of, E. coli, it was a bad burger, but you can't sue us anymore, so, no. Okay, so, indeed, Monsanto is more powerful than the U.S. government, given permission to be so by the U.S. government. The real story behind the Monsanto Protection Act. Like I said, I'll get about 2 minutes of this before my Adobe crashes. I got Windows 8. You gotta know Windows 8 is a really, really efficient operating system. So efficient that it doesn't really do anything productive. Yeah. Just saying. I rip on this fucking thing all the time because it's all I can think. And I'm using this computer and it's like, oh my god, you can load it, you can load it, you can load it, you fucker, no! And everything crashes. It's a virus. Anyway, the real story behind Monsanto Protection Act is go. Okay. Let me just talk a little bit about this. Apparently,
this past week due to Obama's signing of a recent bill that has become affectionately labeled the Monsanto Protection Act, or H.R. 933. So much so that it's led Senator Barbara Mikulski to publicly apologize for letting the provision slip through. However, this is really only a small part of a much bigger...
This is done. Anyway, the fucking...
pattern of corruption and cruelty.
Yeah. The idea behind the Monsanto Protection Act is that apparently Senate said, yeah, you know what, Monsanto, you make some good-ass fucking chicken nuggets. So let's just hand you a piece of paper and you can write this shit out. So Monsanto says, hell yeah, and I write this shit down. And apparently Monsanto is not liable. All lawsuits void. You cannot sue Monsanto. If they were right now to release AIDS on the population via the Tyson chicken nuggets or the fucking meat patties from Mickey D's, y'all love your Mickey D's, don't you? You can't sue them. Absolutely not. You cannot sue them. If everybody dies because of Monsanto, then you can't sue them. People in Monsanto are actually well in our government, like the head of the FDA, former Monsanto CEO or executive of some sort. The guy, you know, what better credentials do you need to work for the Food and Drug Administration than by being the head honcho of the most corrupt meat-making industry in America? So think about that next time you take your, you know, your antidepressants, your Prozac, because I'll tell you right now, y'all might have a little bit of crispy tenders lodged in the back of that pill. Nothing like a little bit of chicken flavoring to go with your rat poison, huh? Ah, snap.